This is Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Don't shake your body.
Wake your punk ass up. That crust out your eyes.
Listen, there are two movies from my childhood that at one point in my life I always said I would confront.
Yeah.
Talk about them.
Number one was The Exorcist.
Wow.
The original one, because one time after watching The Exorcist, my mother was out playing cards with her friend Frankie, God bless her, rest in peace. And I woke up after watching The Exorcist, and I couldn't move when I woke up. So I thought I had a nightmare. No, this is true story. And I thought I was possessed.
Oh, God.
Because I tried to move too quickly.
Oh, my God.
And then once I was able to get up, I went and ran and called my mother.
That's ridiculous.
And disturbed her card game?
It disturbed her card game. And so I had to confront any other exercise. I had to wait till I became an adult to watch it again.
Watch it again.
Yeah.
Okay.
The second movie was Carrie.
Mm.
They're all going to laugh at you. They're all going to laugh at you. That's all I remember.
You can really hit that octave.
I know, because
you can really hit that.
it stuck with me from all that time, and I've never watched it again. The pig blood, the look, until last night.
You are really reliving it.
Really giving it.
And I had to do it because I had to confront it and be able to see a film as a film and not as reality.
Yeah.
You know, and then so I figured, well, you know, how well are they going to do? The first movie was made back in, 1976. Okay, I'm older now. Unless they got a killer Carrie, and I heard that, you know, I know Chloe from Kick-Ass, you know, in movies like that. So how
fun movies.
Fun movie. How is she going to scare me?
Right.
You're
And
crying.
Chloe Grace Moretz is here, and she played Carrie. And damn it, you are psychotic.
Thank you.
Yeah,
That's a big compliment.
yeah, nah, really, the looks, you really pulled that off well. Congratulations, first of all.
No, thank you. I'm glad you liked it.
It was really, you know, the difference is for this Carrie, I really kind of felt sorry. You know, I felt, I felt empathy for her. I really felt like she was a person who just wanted to be a regular, you know, school-age kid. She had these gifts, you know, that she was given. Her mother thought it was evil, you know, and Julianne Moore played her mom.
Yeah.
And
she's amazing.
She's amazing, right?
Yeah.
What made you take this role? Did you want to just kind of break out of the fun roles, or?
No, I mean, I think for me, you know, I like to choose roles that are exciting and interesting, and you know, that keep me kind of, as an actor, you know, trying new stuff that I've never tried before. And a role like Carrie was a dream role, because not only was I able to kind of embody this amazing character, but I was able to work with Kimberly Pierce and Julianne Moore, who are two brilliant people in their fields, and you know, they took me to places together that I've never gone before as an actor, and you know, that vulnerability and that empathy, you know, and how you can empathize with Carrie was one of our huge points in making the movie, is we really wanted that emotion.
It's a lot of symbolism in it too, for me. For like a lot, I think high schoolers will be able to relate to those awkward years. Carrie had her menstrual cycle in the shower at the gym,
right?
And she didn't know what was going on. Her body was bleeding, and you know, everybody laughed at her. Can you recall like being while you went to public school at all?
Yeah, I was in a quote, you know, normal school from when I was 9 years. Well, the last time I went to normal school was when I was 9. So I never had to deal with like the actual like coming of age in a high school situation. But I know a lot of friends that had to deal with it. But I think because I haven't experienced that high school kind of thing, I was able to embody Carrie easier, because she's not like, because I'm not very like in my own element when I'm around teenagers, because I don't know them. I don't know like I don't know the species. And then, you know, it's like with them, you know, it's like with Carrie, she doesn't know it either. So it was actually easier for me to be able to kind of jump into that area and feeling, because I felt completely out of place when I was doing the high school stuff.
You know, it was a lot of damn, that's interesting, right? Yeah, that's a good approach. There was a lot of there was sex in this movie. And there was also, which there's sex in high school, as we know. We talk about this every day. You know, how many people in the room had sex when they were in high school? Show hands.
Not I.
You got a lot of sluts that work with me. I'm sorry.
Oh, wow.
Heavy.
Yeah, that's my team. But there was, I like.
He goes,
how they modernized Carrie and made it also, bullying has been a big over the, in this internet age, and now they posted a video of Carrie having her period, and that was kind of like cyberbullying. Was that purposely done, or?
Yeah, I know that was a huge thing we decided to put into the film because of I think our modern idea and approach to the film to kind of bring the teenage audiences into it and kind of that idea is that we wanted to add the idea of not social media per se, because we didn't want to use the term Facebook or Twitter, because social media is always turning. There's always a new account, you know what I mean? There's a new Vine or new Instagram, right? And so we really wanted to bring the idea of video and audio, because that's something that's not going away. You know what I mean? That's something that's very prevalent. It'll be in our society forever now. I mean, it's only just going to multiply and multiply and multiply. So we wanted to bring that element into there, because that's what it is nowadays. You can't do anything without someone taking a picture. People can't go to a party without someone taking a picture. You can't eat a plate of pizza without someone taking a picture of it. You know what I mean? So we really wanted to add that element of modern day technology for sure, without making it dated.
Y'all mentioned Dancing with the Stars in there. I thought, you know what line I'm talking about? When the guy who took you to the prom and said, he said that you want to do Dancing with the Stars.
That was cute.
Yeah, I watched this movie really. I could recite dialogue with you right now, because I want to get over my fears of Carrie, which I'm over now. Okay, I'm opening up the phone lines, 888-742-3345. Chloe Grace Moretz is here. If you want to talk with her, call us.
Act like a bitch, get slapped like a bitch.
Wow. Chloe Grace Moretz is here. Kick ass, too. You played what? Hit Girl? Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hit Girl.
Yeah. You had a foul ass mouth. Wow. That's not your normal practice, though, right?
No.
Not in everyday life?
No. My mom would kill me.
Yeah. My mom used to tell me when you curse, it shows a lack of vocabulary. What did yours tell you?
That's the same thing. She says it makes you look stupid. It makes you look uneducated, is what she says. Sorry.
What the fuck is that all about? I don't know. What are these mothers, right? They're so judgmental.
Moms, jeez.
Yeah,
oh my God.
Down, mine is actually out of the country, so I could get away with saying that.
You can get it. She's not listening to it right now.
Not at all. One of the points you brought up is, people take pictures everywhere you go. You're reaching that status now. I know they got a swarm of paparazzi outside of this building. How that's your paparazzi face?
Yeah, I'm like, that's what you want.
Yeah, right. How do you get used to that? That's the paparazzi face. I like that.
It's a nice sneer. I don't know, man. I think what it is that, I have 4 older brothers. Yeah. And I don't have bodyguards or anything, because I think when you enter that level of like bringing a bodyguard around, it kind of starts more stuff happening, because then they push back and like all the craziness happens. So I keep like my brothers around me, and they're my bodyguards. So I keep it more like in-house. Okay. That way I feel safer, and that's about the only way I keep myself.
She got a strong handshake, so I was going to ask you that. When you shook my hand, I shook it twice. I was like,
so you're like,
hit girl. I mean, she got.
Well, there's nothing worse than like the dead fish handshake. Yeah. It's the worst feeling.
I didn't give you the dead fish, did I?
No, you did.
Okay, good. Go ahead.
Don't worry about it.
Chloe and I were having girl talk while the music was playing. I first have to apologize because, of course, I offered her a cocktail. She just said, I'm 16. I didn't know. I found out. I'm sorry, Chloe. And then I found out
I'm corrupted. Corrupted by coming on the show.
Well, and then I was like, she looks great. New York style, sort of. She was like, no, I live in L.A., but I want to move to New York.
Yeah.
All right, so now I have to switch it. Carrie has special powers, and I was thinking while talking to you, if I had special powers, one of them would be, because I drink a lot, I would love to be able to pee standing up. It would just save me a lot of time. You know what I mean? What? Like 2 genital parts, and I could just like...
I'll tell you what. I've had a lot of people ask that question. I've never heard that. Ever. I've never heard that. That's so funny.
It's genius, though. It's very convenient, too. What would your... Sway, please stop staring at me. What would your special power...
Carrie stare right now.
He's like, what are you saying?
Because it would be a good thing to have, a good tool, an extra tool to have. This pee stand up. What would you like to be able to do for real? Special power.
Pee standing up.
There you go.
Listen, it's overrated, okay?
Yeah, they have a female funnel for that, too. You can go and buy it.
Oh, gosh, Tracy.
Do you have one? How do you know this?
Because I saw it online. They have it at Ricky's,
right.
too.
You just saw it online.
Yep.
You didn't buy it?
No, I might, though.
She totally owns it. It's like in her purse right now. She's like, do you want to see it? I cleaned it. Don't worry.
You don't know me, Chloe. But I have a question question for you. Still staying on Carrie. Did Stephen King, did he have a hand in this readaptation by any chance? Like with the script, or did he come to the set?
You know, he had a huge influence on me. I mean, I always had the book on set with me. Like, literally, I would compare a book, you know, the page of the book to the page of the script, and really, I used all of his ideas. But he didn't have a lot of the influence in it because, I feel like as an author, you make your project, and then you kind of have to go do your own thing. Because, I think a lot of movies tend to take a lot of artistic liberties, and they changed it a lot, whereas I think we really wanted to keep it pretty strictly to the book. So yeah, but he didn't have a lot of influence because he's writing other books.
Yeah.
All right, we got Frank on the line from Jersey. You have a question for Chloe?
Yeah, what's good, y'all? How you feeling?
Good morning.
What's going on?
Hey.
I'm chilling. I wanted to ask Chloe, being as you filmed a horror movie, does it ruin seeing horror movies for you now?
You know what? It doesn't, because I'm a scaredy cat, and I get scared of literally anything. But I think being in movies, it makes me look into stuff more. So I'll be I'll look at continuity, see if the bracelet changed from one arm to the other arm, and that stuff really makes me angry. And I look at cinematography and stuff. So yeah, I think I get a bit more jaded by it for sure.
Yeah, I hate when they start a scene. I was watching Blade the other day, Blade 2.
Yeah.
And they started a scene and it was nighttime. And then when they came out of the building, it was daytime. And it was, I hate that.
That's so awkward.
Yeah,
it's just not well done.
Yeah.
It's just cheap looking.
Right?
It's just cheap looking, yeah.
That's cheesy. I'm glad we share that sentiment. Sean in Tennessee, you got a question for Chloe?
Yo, what's up with it?
What
hey,
up?
Hit Girl, was this Carrie? You think this is better than the old one?
It's hard because I think it's really different. You know what I mean? It's hard for me to even compare the two movies because they took a lot of liberty in putting the movie a lot about the teenagers, and they really told that story. Because in 1976, what was shocking back then was sex and the idea of it all and the horror thing. It was new, it was fresh. Whereas nowadays we have Paranormal Activity 10 and Insidious, and all these new movies coming out every week that are scary. So for us, I think we want to show more of the emotional element because I think we lose that a bit more than we used to have in cinema that was made in the 60s and 70s and 80s and stuff. So for us, we want to show less of that and more of the idea of the emotion behind it. So I think, they're very different projects.
Very different projects. Chloe, thank you for coming by this morning. I know you got a lot of press to do.
Wow.
You got to tend to those paparazzi that are outside of our building. Good luck with that. What's next for you?
I have Denzel Washington and Antoine Fuqua's movie called The Equalizer coming out next September.
So you work with Denzel?
Yeah.
What was that like?
He's amazing.
Yeah?
Honestly, he's the coolest guy. We were shooting in some crazy locations in some really deep in Boston.
Yeah.
And no one gave him crap. He would walk up to people that were trying to mess with the set,
yeah.
and he'd be like, "Hi," and they'd be like, "Oh my God, that's Denzel!" And he's like, "All right, now move along," and they leave, and you're like, "Oh my God!"
Wow.
Yeah, no, if he ran for president,
he go in.
No, 100%.
Ever since he did Training Day, man, he's just been bossing,
seriously.
right?
People love him. Literally, we would go down and during lunchtime, he would go and sit on a step in front of 30, 40 people just from the hood, and he just talked to them for 2 hours. It's so chill. He's the coolest guy.
I like that. Denzel gets a round of applause for that. We'll look for that movie, The Equalizer, as well. Chloe, thanks for coming through.
Thanks.
All right, man. Good to meet you.
Yeah.
I'm over it now.
Come back when you're 21, Chloe.
Make sure y'all watch Carrie. That's out this week, this Friday. Make sure y'all watch Carrie. Great movie to watch. She's a great actress to watch as well.
It's Sway in the morning, only
On Shea 45.